And here we are, my Cat D6 5R. Right here you can see the plate that has a number on it, 5R4408. I can't remember what the year was. Here's the back. There's a nice cab, I guess you could call it. And the Husky connector place to keep your dogs leashed and in place. If you get enough Huskies, you might be able to move this thing with dog power. Cylinders are a little leaky. I guess the rods probably need to be redone to stop the leaking, but I gotta figure out how to clean all this grease off now that I've figured out how to maybe stop the leaking temporarily. There's the sprockets. They're nice, I think. Not very worn. Those are not in bad shape, but not necessarily in good shape, except for that one. This one's a little damaged. Got a dog licking my hand, but it turns just fine. It's a little dirty. The idler on this side is, I think it's really good actually. Looks like it was painted green or yellow. I wonder if they stole that from, maybe it was stolen from John Deere. Who knows? I don't know if that'd be even possible to swap them out. It's got a nice dozer blade. They transferred it up top for the brush rake, and there's a hook on it there. And there's also that tow hook there on the front. Let's see, here's the other side. There's a Isaacson. Oh, and I have the nameplate, but no D6. So you don't really know it's a D6. It doesn't say D6 anywhere on this tractor. There's the information about the blade setup. The other side, the hose I replaced. It's nice and oily and greasy because of the leaks, but I need to figure out how I'm going to clean that all off. And there's a sprocket on this side. It's also really good, I think. I don't know how. And the track rollers. I think on this side they're all pretty good. I think there's, like, someone went in there and did some welding to build that up a little bit, I think. The idler over here is a little chewed up, but it works. Works for me at least. I think the chain is pretty good, but a little worn on the underside. But I think for me it'll last a little while yet. I don't know how long that plus the last. A little greasy up, or oily up here. I had to tighten the, noticed that those bolts were loose, so I tightened them up. So now I kind of want to get this all cleaned off to see if that leak is stopped. Oh, got an alternator, but I don't have it really hooked up yet. It's not that important, but I might try to find some lights or something. What was I gonna look it over here? I'm missing a few nuts and bolts. I'll have to figure out something to put some new ones in there. My tractor's a little special. The pony motor works just great. It might be able to start on one pole if the weather is right, but usually in 3 poles it starts for me. But I have an electric start too. The problem with, part of the reason I have that is because my pinion gear for the pony motor for the flywheel to start the diesel is all busted, or not the pinion, well, not the pinion gear specifically, but the sleeve and all the parts to make it work. So I can't start the diesel with the pony motor, but the pony motor has a water pump, so not only does it heat up the air, it heats up the radiator fluid. So I use the pony motor as a way to still heat up the engine, because, or the diesel, because it would have to be a pretty hot day for the diesel to start without being warmed up with the pony. And it works fine for me. Just a little gasoline to warm up the engine. I suppose there's probably other ways you could jury rig something to not have to use a pony motor, but I don't think I can. I'm not sure if I can get like glow plugs. So yeah, I think that's about it. That's my Caterpillar D6 5R. Oh, I figured out how to do the button. There used to be the little light. Apparently, when there's a little dash light thing, I was just like, that's just the right size for that button. And so I just put the starter button right there. And there we go. Yep, that should be it. I think that's it.